Hey, hello, and welcome. Welcome to my channel. I am your host, the Afro Atheist, back again with the one and only Gbenga. Hello, Gbenga. Welcome back.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for bringing me back.
Um, I don't know if we can. The mic needs to needs to come up a little bit.
Okay, I said thanks for having me. Thanks for having me back.
I don't know if the mic is working out. I'm not
Uh,
sure if anyone can hear in the chat. If you can just let us know what you think about the sound. Um, just say something. Let's see. Let's see. Right. Let's see if we can.
I can hear you fine. I can hear you fine.
Yeah. Okay. But
Yeah, yeah.
okay. So
So,
so how have you been though? How have you been?
having well, I've been like, I, my plan for the last 14 days was to actually try to rescue one of those women, actually make a video about it and then try to rescue more. But so far, that plan hasn't manifested, that hasn't yielded any result
You know what,
because it's
Benga?
uh,
Benga, I think you have to remove the. I can hardly hear you. I can hardly hear you.
yeah. Can you hear me now?
That's like a million times better.
All
1 million
right.
times better.
Okay. All right. So, for the past 14 days, the last time I was on your show was I think about 14 days ago. I mean 13 days ago, I think, about 2 weeks ago. So, and for the last 2 weeks, I've been trying to actually rescue just find a way to rescue just one of those 550 women, and make a video about it. Then actually try to rescue more. But so far, that plan hasn't yielded any results because it was actually tied. That plan was actually tied to selling the images, and so far, I haven't sold any because someone told me for some reason if my acquaintance couldn't list it for a one time amount to actually sell. So he said I should actually break it into multiple editions, be sure that multiple people can actually buy one image. What I was actually hoping for was that we would have someone, a single person, to buy one image, and then we use the money to rescue the lady. And we would actually live stream from the camp about 2 days after the image is sold. But so far, not a single person hasn't, at least so
Hasn't
far.
come forward.
Yeah, to actually buy the image. And it isn't that people actually saw the image and they felt like they couldn't actually afford it. But we haven't actually had an opportunity to actually present the image to people that
Okay.
this this is what it is how much to go for.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is um okay, I'm going to mute you for a second, okay? Binga, because of the feedback, right? So now I am going to reintroduce Benga to people who might be catching the stream later on. Some people may not understand what Benga is talking about, but let me fill people in. So that's a wonderful young man. Benga is. He does an amazing what he does. I mean, it's something that I can't even begin to commend him for what he is doing and has done so far. So Benga has challenged people. If you have evidence for the supernatural, bring your evidence. He has put money on the table. He has gone from place to place. He has said, look, this is in Nigeria. Benga has said, look, if you have any at all, Bring it. Let's see it. People have tried all different things to try and make him feel, oh, some have even come along to wherever, because he goes outside. In fact, let me see if I can find one of his videos where he is out and about, challenging people to bring whatever evidence that they have for God. And then after that, he graduated to exposing scammers, right? And after graduating to exposing scammers, now to this new venture and this new thing that Gbenga is doing now. But let me show people just a little bit. Let me see. I'm just on your channel, Gbenga. I'm trying to see, um, find one of the ones. Um, trying to find what happened to all the videos where you were out on the streets.
They are in my
I've seen
live
it.
chat.
I've seen one. I've seen one at least. I've seen one here. Okay, let me share so people can understand. Give me a second.
So wow, sorry, nǹkan tí mo like jù nípa kókó yìí lè it is very clean, like seeing your mouth clean, like the
Yeah,
camera.
let me take it forward to when you're out and about.
A ti dé Ìjẹ̀bú Igbó, a ti dé Anambra, Ìbàdàn, ọlọ́wọ́ sí kan lórí, announce lórí TV, announce lórí rédíò, wípé any papa evidence pé ayé wà dúdú wa, àbó gbọ̀n kan abẹ ní tuntun supernatural, a máa fún 2.5 million. Ó tó
2.5
bá wọn máa wá
million
lónìí
naira.
sí
Right.
arena ń bí lónìí, àárí ẹyẹ. So báyìí náà yẹn sọ fún wa pé ká lọ bì kan, ó ti dé bì kan.
So what's happening here? This is when Gbenga is out and about, right? This is Oshodi, right? Oshodi Market. And these are market women. These are women out on the streets. And Gbenga is telling them, look, we have set a challenge. We even announced it on the television. If anyone has any evidence for the supernatural, come and meet us here at this spot here, right? 2.5 million naira on the table. If juju works, if God, Allah, whatever it is, right? Just as long as it is supernatural, you have evidence for the supernatural, bring it. 2.5 million. Can you tell us a bit about what's happening here, Binga?
This was Oshodi Market, right, Lagos, and this was after actually going on the radio and TV to announce the challenge to people, and I announced to them. I was on Nigerian Info for this. Nigerian Info is the biggest radio network in West Africa, and I went there.
Nigeria who?
Actually, yeah, announced to
Nigeria
them.
which one? Sorry, what channel?
Nigerian Info FM is in Lagos.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the largest, and they have thousands of listeners every single minute. So I just announced to them that to the world that if you have any kind of evidence for the supernatural, juju, your Christian religion or Muslim or whatever, any evidence for the supernatural, meet us at this point. We will be there and provide your evidence. You can actually walk away with 2.5 million naira.
Did you really have the money?
Yeah, we had the money. It wasn't just one from one person though.
I know,
I
I
had,
know.
yeah, I had about 200,000 naira then. Someone added or 1 million. Another person added or 1.2 million. So
Wow.
what was actually printed the bank statement. We printed the bank statement, and then we just that was how we actually proved that we actually had the money. And then we actually went out and actually told people if they had any evidence, they should come forward. This was in Lagos. This was actually covered by the BBC. Actually wrote about this event too, and it was just, and you know like we met someone out there, about two, three people or so out there in that live stream. It would be a long time to watch. It would take the time to watch, but that was this guy who came forward and actually said that he could actually prove that that was, of course he failed. He was just he couldn't actually prove that Joe actually existed, and he just failed. I mean, right there, and there was another man who actually spoke to us, and I was like, guys, you believe in these things. I know many of you actually believe in these things. Many of you actually engage in these things. Why don't you actually come forward and actually prove that you possess, you hold on, you have this evidence? And they were like, we reach out to you. I gave them my number. No one reached out to me after, not to this very moment. None of them actually reached out to me. I gave them I announced my number on stream, on that stream, and no one came forward. No one.
There was one that I was watching. You were live. I was in the comments. I was watching you while you were out and about and trying to tell people that, look, we have money. If you are if you have evidence for the existence of this it was even Dean Kruger was the one who introduced me to you. Dean Kruger, he was the one who said, have you seen this young man in Nigeria? Oh, you should check him out. I'm like, Dean, what are you talking about? And Dean said, look, I think Dean interviewed you on his show, I think.
I did.
Right. And then I was like, oh, wow, interesting. So, yeah, that's where uh, that began. And hey, Dean, how are you? So, I will play just a little bit of the rest of this video so people can see, just Benga is not the type of person that sits in a studio and just, let things happen. He's out there. He's on the ground. He's currently on the ground right now, which I would get him to, go into. I want you to hear about these witches. There is a land, a place where witches still reside today. Witches have been banished from their communities. It's a damn shame. But we will hopefully get that information. But right now, let's have a look at Gbenga in Oshodi Market. Okay, let's see. Is the James President of Lagos? Absolutely. That was 2.5 million on eh? Free 2.5 million. People can have brought evidence to court, just and all these things. No, nothing.
Many places kò sẹ́ni mọ̀ tó evidence. So anybody tó bá yẹ ní nọ́mbà mi máa fún ẹnìkan nọ́mbà mi kẹ́ ẹ pè mí. Tẹ́ bá ti ní ẹ máa pè mí, a máa organize meet up. A dẹ̀ máa discuss ẹ̀. 2.5 million naira. Thank you.
Women, I'm sure
Ọba
they're
fún lówó ni
thinking,
owó ọ̀fẹ́ lára fún lówó.
hmm,
Bẹ́ẹ̀ bí mi ọ̀fẹ́ wà. Ṣé wà ní ẹ̀rí gbọ́dọ̀ tí mo sọ náà? Anybody, okay, anybody tó bá lẹ́bí rẹ̀ ìsìnkà yẹn wà àbí àyẹ̀wò wà bí àwọn olùjú ògùn náà tẹ́ ẹ bọ́ ní evidence a máa fún ní 2.5 million. Okay, I understand. I'm gonna move.
okay,
Okay,
they're
I
asking you
understand.
to
I'm
move.
gonna move.
Okay, let me take you forward a little bit. So you move away from there, yeah?
No, as in when we don't I can have us now.
ẹni tó bá mọ̀ pé àníkò sódù àníkò sáyé tó bá ti lè kí ìbá rẹ̀ sí ń pọ̀ fún àpárí. ẹni tó bá wá púrùbù ẹ̀ kí lẹ wá ti fẹ́ ṣe.
A máa fún 2.5 million kò iṣẹ́ tèmi ni
ẹ wá gbé lọ ẹ gbá kínní ẹ lọ́wọ́.
gbọ́dọ̀ wà lọ́kọ́ àní gẹ́ni fún ẹni tí lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tó bá lè kú pé oògùn wà àbí ojú àbáyé wà.
So what's going on here is, okay, Gbenga and his friend, right? They're telling these people, okay, this is what is going on, right? We're not saying that you guys don't have your powers. We're not saying that your juju and that's not what we're saying. All we are saying is prove it, right? Prove it. Come over here and prove it to us where we can see it for ourselves. We can, you know. And I overheard the woman saying, the woman said, why do you want them to come and prove it? Why? You want to take it for yourselves? You want to take the powers for yourselves? Or listen, the women, the kind of conversations that they're having, it just goes to show the level of ignorance, the level of indoctrination. Right? These women were saying there is nothing for free, because Benga is saying, look, if you can prove it, we will give you that money free of charge. And the women were like, no, there has to be something behind this, right? It can't be free. And Benga, I heard him saying to the woman, it is free of charge, right? But these people are so suspicious. So, they are suspicious of Benga, who is saying, prove that your juju exists, than they are suspicious of the people that say, yes, this thing actually exists. Come and I would give you miracle this and miracle that. It's really crazy. Benga, did you want to say something?
No, 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 no. Just go
Okay,
on, please.
okay. All right, cool. All right. Hey, NJ. Good to see you.
Yes, I can prove it. My bad look at it. Bomb low, never live bomb low now. All depends.
So, some people believe that there are these charms. When someone hits you with it, they tell you that there is a ring. When they wear the ring, they hit you with it, that's it. You become putty in the person's hands. The person can control your movements. They can tell you, yeah, move, and you move. Go, you go, right? There are all these different beliefs and myths. There's all, especially in the marketplace. People believe that I'm telling you, no word of a lie. Some people believe that human beings turn into cats, into goats, into birds. These people in the market, these things have happened where they will see a bird and somebody from nowhere will say, I saw that bird change it changed from a human being into a bird. Some have even gone as far as to say that human beings change into yam, tubers of yam. No, right? So, how do you convince people like this that all those things are just make believe? So, this is the work that Gbenga has been doing. And so, Gbenga, can you tell us what took you now to Ghana? How did you then find your way to Ghana? And, what was the reasoning behind going to Ghana?
I wanted to actually talk about this, the one we just
Yeah,
watched.
go on, go on.
Yeah, that is this. I was at Bag Market in Badon, and I met, I wasn't alone. The BBC was there, many people were there. Uh, uh, yeah, BBC was there this time. They were there, present on the ground, and there was this woman that actually said, uh, this woman said, someone inside Baggy Market actually laid a duck egg. Like, she laid eggs right in the market, and the lady died immediately after
Wait,
laying
wait,
eggs.
wait.
I mean, this isn't
Come
a
back
belief.
again, please. Wait. That somebody laid duck
Egg,
eggs
yeah, eggs inside the market.
in the market
Yeah,
and
and
died.
died. And this is from one person's mouth. This is a story that many people actually claimed happened. It wasn't just one person, just one person that said it. The whole market, like the whole
Of
row,
course.
actually said they saw it happen.
No,
That
market women will tell you it was in front of me the thing happened.
It
I
was,
saw
yeah,
it.
it was.
This in fact, this is where it, these market women, they call them alabosi.
There you go. Yeah. So that was their claim that it actually happened. So they are not really afraid to make bold claims. They are not really
Mhm.
afraid to whatever the claims are. There, the man was actually saying that he could actually hit me with something and I would fall down or I would get paralyzed. That was basically what he was saying. And I remember getting shocked by that. Wow, and then come on, just do it. Just shake my hand with it, or just hit me in the hand with it.
Do it already.
Or just, just hit me and show us right now that Jew is actually real. And I
Did you try
remember
it?
it
Did you
being,
try it?
yeah, no, he didn't. He didn't.
No, did you try it?
Doesn't have any. Doesn't want to be. He doesn't want to feel ashamed the when he feels so. He doesn't want to feel like so. He just left us and left. He left the place. So yeah, they do that to actually scare me off. They do that to actually make me feel afraid because no matter what, even if it isn't real and someone is actually threatening you with physical harm, you feel some kind of chills in your bone about this particular issue.
Right.
So I remember actually feeling somehow about that, but I actually told him to go ahead and nothing is going to happen. It is totally logical. Go ahead and actually do it. So it didn't happen. It just left us alone. And about Ghana, I was actually in the house of the director of the Humanist Association in Ghana. I was in his place, and someone actually came to me. We were talking about my work, and actually told me, a grown man actually told me that his mom actually died at the camp. He was telling me that there is actually a camp in
Oh,
northern Ghana.
wow.
Yeah,
So
he
wait,
said that
hold
is
on. Tell us about this camp. Wait,
yeah.
let me go. Let me find the last time you were here, there was a video on your channel about this guys, you see these stories. It, it's rather unfortunate that stories like these don't get the attention that they deserve. It's just I don't know why not, but never mind. Let me show you um right. So let's do this. Right. So these are the women that have been banished to this witchcraft. No, I'm not streaming on TikTok. I'm only streaming on YouTube. So these are the women that have been banished with it. Me. So let's see here. So this is you on the way to the village and then speaking to one of the witch doctors. No, no, he's not a witch doctor. He's one. I don't know.
He is a witch doctor. That man there is a witch doctor.
This one is a witch doctor.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you're asking him, how do you determine that somebody is a witch? Okay.
Though he said the people there are integrated into the society, but he said an indigenous of the land of the place can identify which by looking at their face.
Hmm.
So we're talking about
Wait, an indigene of the land can identify someone just by looking at their face?
Yeah, that is the belief that
What?
the camps are about six in northern Ghana. There are about six
Mhm.
camps historically believed that and traditionally believed that these places actually neutralize the power of the witch. That they can't actually do anything once they are in the camp. So they are like hallowed ground, like they are grounds where a witch can't actually operate from. And I don't know, maybe they actually picture a dome over this camp, but what the belief is that they can actually do any supernatural work from from the camps. So basically, they send once a witch is accused and she survives because they try to kill them. They try to kill them the first time they are accused. They try to kill them. Someone was
Hmm.
killed earlier
Where?
this year. So yeah, someone was killed there earlier this
Where?
year.
In this place here?
Yeah, no, not at the camp, but in that region, that area.
Oh my! What? They were accused of being a witch?
Yeah, and she was killed.
Oh my goodness!
Hmm. So
And guys, can I just say this here? This whole accusation of witchcraft has a lot to do with religion. These parts are very religious. These are people that believe in Jesus, believe in Yahweh, believe in Allah, and as part of these beliefs, they say things like, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against the powers and principalities and the rulers of darkness. So these books convince people that there are evil spirits out there which they need to be wary of. And so this is what happens when people believe that somebody is the demon spirit, the devil spirit. It's crazy, crazy. Right, go on. You were saying.
basically, what happened was that they would uh they get accused of being a witch, and if they survive the first attempt at actually lynching them, they are sent to this camp. It is like they follow you, they follow you to the witch camp and actually find out if you are a witch or not, to actually get declared by the chief priest. They slaughter a fowl, they kill a fowl, and they kill it on top of their gods, and if the fowl dies on its back, it means the person is actually guilty. If it dies on its chest,
Oh
the
no.
person is innocent. So
Uh-huh.
I even plan on
Wait
actually
now,
investigating.
hold on. Guys, can you hear this? To determine if somebody's a witch, they get a chicken, huh?
Hmm, yeah,
And kill the chicken. If the chicken lands on its back, if the
they are
chicken
innocent.
dies on its back, then what?
The person is innocent. If it's on its chest, if it is on his chest like this, it means the person is guilty. No, no. If it dies on his chest, it means that the person is innocent. If it dies on his back, it means the person is guilty, and we don't and is then pronounced a murderer, because the
Oh
cases of
gosh.
that actually take them to the witch camps are actually they often have to do with murder, and that is basically what
Okay,
actually happened
okay.
there. And yeah, that was this man. Reminds me of this man that was actually accused of being a wizard, and that some kids they were playing in a swamp. They were playing in a swamp, and it rained. It rained, so one of them couldn't get out. The kid died. One of the three kids couldn't get out. The kid died, and they pronounced the man a murderer. That he was the one who actually killed the boy by actually making sure that he wouldn't be able to get out of the swamp. They actually killed him. So honestly, that people wouldn't believe that that is actually a real event, but it actually happened. It is the reality of some people. The reality of some people in northern Ghana, and the man has been living there as an accused wizard for years. For decades. And if he goes outside, they call him a wizard, and he just can't go outside. Of course, the camps have no gate, but the signal is too much. You can't actually live anywhere else in that region. Yeah, so they just limit their lives to, even before they leave. Like this man actually says, they have to actually perform a ritual. They have to pay some money, which most of
Hmm.
them can actually afford.
Of course not. They won't be able to afford it.
Yes, exactly. So
Hey.
So they pay some money to the witch doctor, and the chief, not just the witch doctor, they pay the money to the chief. That's the chief in the area, and before they
That's
can
this
actually.
man here, this one.
Yeah, this man is the witch doctor. He isn't the chief. He isn't the chief, but that is the chief in that area.
Okay. All right.
So
Let's just play a little bit of this to give the people some context, right? Of what exactly this conversation is about. Okay. So let's do this. Let's
About the witches here. The witches in Ukoye. My first question is that how do you identify a witch? How do we know the person is a witch?
Mamanya semia. Manyo pro pro sama kanya. Kan paham bang nya so dia. Ya ulah. Mak pro bang ni pro bang ya. Nya semia. Nya sini. Ko ya nam to corona no bujela. No bujela. Kama yamba. Bani yamba. No bujela. Kam so na kan ni mo.
Can they cease being a witch? Can they stop being a witch?
Oh yes, they can stop.
They can stop being a witch.
Yeah.
How do you exercise the witchcraft about them?
Yes, we have a shrine here.
Mm-hmm.
It is down there.
Okay.
Those smaller balls.
Mm-hmm.
And so when they come, we have some traditional way to do
Okay.
with them.
Mm-hmm.
We send them to that place with a file.
Mm-hmm.
And so from there we just mix some arrangements.
Okay. Exactly. What do witches do? What witches do?
What do we do?
I don't know.
We believe that spiritually they are killing their collective members by using
the killing members. Yeah.
Spiritually. Yes, that's our belief.
How does the chief priest verify that they have done this before? Because the community can just want the person out. How does the chief priest verify that they killed this person before or they killed people before?
I know where you are coming from. You know, mostly when they come, we send the fowl along. When we get there, we slaughter the fowl. Then before slaughtering the fowl, the woman she will speak to the goose that I'm pure, I'm clean. What they said I've done is not, I'm not part of it. So she will make a promise to the ghost that if what they tag me to is really my job, then the ghost should deal with me directly.
Okay.
So that we slaughter the fowl, we will take small blood from the fowl, and then we mix it with the water, and then give it to the one. Yeah. So from there, we believe that. So chief priest will talk to the ghost that whenever the woman tries to do certain thing again, then the ghost should deal with the woman. Yeah.
And is that the way they leave this place, or that is before they come in? Is it the day they bring those girls to
the community?
And after that, are they free to leave the community?
Yes. After performing all this, the woman will now be asked, are you willing to stay with us, or you want to go back to your previous location? But majority of them, mostly, they do often say that they will live here. They will stay here.
They will stay here.
Yeah, they will stay here. Because going back to the community.
Can you unmute your mic, please? Unmute your mic. Your mic, I can't hear you.
I apologize. I'm sorry. This guy is saying that when somebody is accused of witchcraft, these are the people that do the diagnosis. These ones. They diagnose witches. How do they do it? With a chicken. There's a shrine somewhere nearby where that they will take the person who is being accused of witchcraft over to that place, and they will then kill the chicken. But before they kill the chicken, they'll ask the person accused of witchcraft to say some things. I am innocent, but if I'm not innocent, do something to me. And the person would speak to the ghosts. The ghosts, because all this is all spiritual. So now the person who is accused is talking to the ghosts. If I'm the one, sort me out. Do this to me or do that to me. And then they kill the chicken. These people are wicked, though. They'll kill the chicken, extract some of its blood, mix it with water, and give it to the accused. And tell the person to drink. Tell the person to drink it. Gbenga, this is what really goes on in these places.
Yeah, about 6 witch camps That is, it happens. When I was there, when I was actually like cataloging the stories of these women and actually taking their images, I even saw a guy that was brought there. He needed two chickens. He needed two chickens, and they brought him there to just test him if he had juju or he was. I mean, if he was a witch or not. I mean, a wizard or not. So this is what people go through. It's what people go through.
It's crazy. I mean, guys, can you imagine? I feel so. Ah, my.
They cause me hate.
What is the exact job of the chief priest in the community?
Yeah. Like the way I told you. He's in charge of the alleged witches.
Is that all the
Yes.
Mhm.
That's all.
Mm.
And then aside that, for the community, when the community needs something, which they are willing to involve the smaller ones,
Okay.
you do it.
Okay. Okay, speak to them.
Uh-huh.
All right. What I found surprising when I got there was the amount of men without jobs. I got there on a Friday morning and the men there were just sitting around. I tried my best not to see it as a suffering of women, but clearly it is what it is, honestly. When men have nothing to define their life with because we are basically what we do. They believe in the supernatural becomes a creative avenue for them to actually define themselves. And here we are to talk to the women due to the fear of being killed up to stay, most of them. The choice is just like that's from Christopher Nolan's movie. It is death or exile, one way or the other.
Guys, look at the people. Well, one of the people that was accused of being a witch. Look at this. Look at this woman. She's been here 10 years. And Gbenga said he noticed something. In this place where they banish witches, there are men there, but the men just sit around doing nothing. These men know that there are women here who've been, banished to this place, and they come hanging around here. What exactly are those ones doing? What are they doing there? Why are they just hanging around doing nothing? The women are the ones in this space that are cooking, cleaning, selling things, because all these things on the floor here, it looks like this, like a business, like a something that she's selling, right, Benga? Am I right or am I wrong?
I think it was given to her to actually prepare by a farmer. A farmer actually gave it to her to
Okay.
actually to actually prepare. It's like I don't know what some kind of cereal or
Seeds.
something.
Oh,
She's supposed to actually prepare it with her hands, and she doesn't own a farm. She doesn't actually own a farm, but she works on one. Yeah. And the
hmm.
woman's mother, this woman, her child died recently. So her child died, I think about 3 or 4 months ago. So she's there. The child that she thought would actually take her away from the if you if you listen to this long enough, she believed that her child would one day actually move her away from that camp
From
and
here.
move her someplace else. Because
Hmm.
when she came to the camp, she thought she was going to spend a month or two before our kids actually move her away. But so far, I got it accurately. She has spent 12 years.
10,
12, 12. It is 12
12. Oh,
currently.
now
Yeah,
12.
yeah, 12. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow.
I got it accurately. 12. She has spent 12 years, and the child that was supposed to actually save her, liberate her from the camp, has died.
So there's
So
nobody coming for her.
no one is coming for her anymore. Yeah,
There's nobody.
exactly. Yeah, and she lives in a hut. That is a
Is
that
that
is
is
a
that her hut?
yeah, yeah. It is a
And she
single room.
lives in. Oh
Yeah,
my
it is a
goodness.
single room. Yeah, a
Any
single room.
where does she go to the toilets and bathroom?
I don't know. I have no idea. So it's sad, man. It's sad. Honestly, it is sad. That is the situation. Those are the people I've been trying to rescue. I mean, and the if you say you want to just raise money for them, like donations and not to have to get them out, you can't. You can't raise $1 million. You can't raise $500,000. You can't even raise 100. So the most important things these women actually have are their stories,
Hmm.
things they've experienced, and so I took images of their faces and and then actually listed it for sale.
We will
So
we will we will get we will get to that because
okay.
guys, you know, you just said something now that what they would need. But what can we do as people? What can we, on top of putting a spotlight on this, what can we do anyway? But we will get to that. Let me play a bit more because I want people to really understand, right, from these people. And if anyone has any questions, if you have any questions, please let me know. If you would like to come up on the stream to ask your question, please let me know. Or if you would ask it in the chat, that's absolutely fine. But yeah, if anyone has any questions, please ask your question in the chat, or tell me that you would like to come up and join us and ask your questions. Absolutely, that's you're free to do that. Okay, let's.
What was the reason why she was taken?
She's from Kamchi. Someone last passed away there. Then they accused her. She was inside. And then they intentionally decided to bend the wood when she was inside.
One can't really understand what humans can live with until they have to. The adaptability. First, it is the beginning that is toughest. The night they arrived, that proves the most difficult. And then that feels like it has passed. But it's just the beginning of a long suffering. How long has she been? What was the reason? I do that kids. Okay, the girl. Her sister came to actually escape them. He said I can't. Did you all came into that all the also? Okay. It's now two people in your family that were killed of me. Yes. What was the reason she was sent here?
These stories are they're gut wrenching. Look at the women accused of witchcraft. And I am sorry. Somebody will come and tell me that there is a God. Somebody will come and tell me, oh, God exists. So God exists, and this is happening to these women. God exists, and He's sitting there watching this happen to women like this. This one, the lady on the right, the younger looking one, she said, my right, your left. The reason why she's here, a young boy saw her in his dream, went and told, and then they said she is attacking him in his dream. That's the reason why she's here, folks. This old woman, the one on, I don't know what this old woman, but it looks like, in this part, nothing is coincidental. When someone dies, they automatically want to blame somebody for that death. They can't explain it. They don't go and do a post-mortem or to do some investigative work. If the person died of mysterious circumstances,
They
it's
don't
just
believe.
automatic blame of witchcraft.
They don't believe in natural death. It has to be somewhere.
But what would you gain from killing somebody else? You're in that community, you just sit there and just decide, let's just kill. This whole witchcraft belief, it makes no sense. Maybe just one more minute of this and then we'll get you to tell us what's going on now. Because right now you're in Ghana. This is happening in Ghana. Right now you're over there. Well done to you, honestly. Goodness. All women, eh?
That is something that I feel like is most. I think it is just biological in me, having nothing to look forward to. When I feel like there is nothing that I'm looking forward to in my day, I feel like I'm dead or something. I feel really deep inside, like my consciousness is out of me. Like I do not really feel alive. But this is what these women are forced to live with every day. Like every day of their life, they are only waiting for something that may never come. Their children might never break out. Their lives might never be better, and they might just remain there. The woman, they temporarily said she's here to actually temporarily stay. If I were to go to wake up, I would temporarily stay. But then that's actually turned to 12 years. Just imagine having to live like that.
This is heartbreaking. These are people's mothers. Some of these people are waiting for their families to come and get them, to bring them back. But nobody's coming. Gbenga, just one more minute of this and my goodness. How are things like this still allowed to happen? How?
Do you have any plan of leaving this place?
Oh wow. Beg for food. Oh Lord.
I stopped believing in the supernatural at the age of 16. I can still say the Lord's Prayer though. But I honestly
Benga, look at where these people live.
Yeah,
Benga.
that is the room they live in. I can't. My toilet at home in Nigeria is bigger than that. That is my toilet, and I would call my toilet a very small space, but my toilet is bigger than that. That's hot, and that is where those women are living.
So you stopped believing in the supernatural at the age of 16. Well, I was 40 years old when I stopped believing in the supernatural, right? But to think that they're using the supernatural, the belief in the supernatural to do this to these people, I'm sorry, you can't convince me enough that the supernatural exists, because if it does exist, look at the harm that it's doing to innocent women. I don't want to even engage in that supernatural talk because it's harmful. It's harmful. This whole supernatural belief, for what? So, if there is a supernatural existence out there, why does that supernatural penetrate into this? Why does this? Why can't the supernatural mind its own business? Why can't the people in the supernatural world mind what goes on there? Why do they have to insert themselves into this place? Makes no sense. You see people talking about, oh, they saw an angel, they saw a demon, they saw. Tell these creatures to go back to where they came from. We don't want them here. I don't believe in supernatural anything, but my goodness, if these things actually exist, tell them we don't want them here. We don't go over to their own. I don't know. Is it what is it? This supernatural, is it a place? Is it a thing? What is it? We don't go over there to bother them. So why do they come over here to bother us? It needs to stop.
can't carry long prayer anymore.
Where people live.
I can't imagine what it feels like to actually pray to uplift an affliction called by sorcery. I can't actually conceptualize it. I can't actually imagine it in my head. Just like the mystery of having to pay property tax as an adult. Adults paying property tax. All the 7 years old, 7-year-old asking his parents why water is wet. It is impossible for me to actually imagine how someone could be a witch. How it is possible for a witch to exist. It isn't. It isn't just possible for me to just imagine what makes a person a witch. When I look at everything I know about the nature of reality, I just can't understand. It boggles my mind. What makes a person? How come people? I used to believe in witchcraft, by the way, but what makes a person a witch? The same way these people can't just imagine how these women cannot be witch. Honestly, don't you believe they are witches?
Oh, Benga, she believes that witches exist.
Yeah, yeah.
Eh?
The thing is that
Hey, my goodness.
the thing is that uh they when they believe that witches actually exist, when they really believe it, they don't even believe e- even if the trial says they are innocent, they feel like they're innocent. If the witch trial actually says they are guilty, they can't actually conceptualize how the test can be wrong. They believe the test is right, and they believe the result of the test, and they actually bend their mind to accommodate the belief that there could be a witch. Like, I've seen some of them actually say they didn't believe in witchcraft, but when they brought the test and said they were a witch, they were trying to imagine maybe they had witchcraft and they killed someone, but they didn't know it. Like, they didn't consciously kill someone, but they kind of unconsciously actually killed someone. So when they believe in this witchcraft, they feel like there's no way the test is wrong. So I will actually I believe that maybe I killed the person and it was unconscious, and they actually carry the guilt of murder for the rest of their lives. They carry the guilt of murder that they didn't see happen, that someone told them they did, and they carry the guilt for the rest of their lives. I think that is the most damaging of it all, to actually look at yourself and actually see a murderer. Because you can't just let go of this belief that it is a witch. So my approach, I plan to actually debunk their gods. These gods, I plan to actually debunk it, and the way I plan to do that is by actually rigging the test. I will overfeed a chicken, a fowl. I will overfeed a fowl. Then, since the food we actually weigh it towards weigh its chest towards the ground, we can actually rig the test by actually proving to them that there are natural variables that can actually determine where a fowl falls, if it will fall on its back or if it fall on its chest. So I plan to actually do that. I haven't done it yet, but that is my plan, to actually debunk this test.
Okay.
This test itself, once we can actually falsify the test that there is no way this thing is right, and it is all dependent on wherever the fowl actually falls in. And we put it on radio, the thing is gone. The belief there will be gone, and we actually advertise it as much as we can, put it on all radio station, TV station in the region, and people actually see it for themselves that the test can be falsified. And the campsite, see, the practice we end. The practice we end. That is my own approach to actually ending the practice. That is my plan to actually ending the practice.
That sounds like a good idea, because they say when the chicken falls on its when
On
it
the
falls
chest,
on its back,
yeah, it means you are
the
guilty.
person is
If it
innocent.
falls on the chest, it means you are innocent. So there has to be a
Okay.
way to, that we have to actually read the test in a way that we can actually show them that we were the one who did that. We knew it would fall on it, right? And we can actually
Right.
predict that it fall on the chest. It is not the gods doing it.
Oh wow. Okay. So guys, if anyone has a question for Gbenga, please do ask your question. There was a time when Gbenga was exposing these false preachers. At the
I
time he
still do
was
it. I'm
exposing
doing it.
these
I have things that are not public.
babalawos, and he's been a very busy man, just exposing all these scammers that call themselves pastors, that call themselves gurus, that all different things. And I will put a link to his channel in the comments. Please, guys, go and give him a follow. Go and give him a follow. I think he could do with it. He could do with the follow. Let me get the. So tell us what you're getting up to now.
Right now, I'm just trying to. It's one of the reasons why I am on your stream. I'm trying to actually sell the images. I had to actually do some things like to approach people. People who actually feel with the money be going to the women, they feel like they have doubts that the money will be going to the women. So I came to Ghana to actually, I'm about 9 hours away from the witch camp right now. Like in a
How
car,
many?
it is now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nine
in a car.
hours.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow.
So I came to Ghana to actually prove that I'm giving the money to the women. I just want the camps closed, but I haven't gotten on any stream apart from yours in that time. I mean, in that time, I haven't gotten on any live stream in that time. So I'm just hoping that people can actually buy the images, and hopefully maybe if they can actually donate to the but I prefer they buy the images, and we go from there. If they wish to donate to the can, but that is basically my goal. Once they buy the
Can
images, we
we
can actually use the money to feed the women.
show pictures of these images, and you tell us what's the idea behind? this. Hold
You
on.
can-
You've got a video on your channel about the videos, have you?
Yeah, they are in
Sorry,
my
about the
shop.
pictures. Oh, it's on your I think I saw it on your
Shorts.
X or Twitter. Let's
Yeah,
see.
yeah. I think it is on my Twitter. Yeah, it is on my. It's on my Twitter too. Yeah, that is this
Okay, let me
woman.
see if I can find your Twitter link.
Yeah,
Okay, this is your Twitter link. Okay, this is it here. Share this tab. Let's give me a second. Let me share. Right. So this is the image. What? She's been here for more than 25, being 25 years.
yeah. There are many of them. There are many of them that have been there for about 30 years. That's about. That was a woman that we've seen on this stream, on this particular stream, that was interviewed at Gbenga Witch Camp. She's dead now. She spent more than 40 years at the camp, and she was buried at the camp.
Oh, come on, people. Come on. Okay. So there must be, you need to tell us, I mean, what's the idea about this? So you've
Yeah,
taken
okay, yeah.
pictures of these women
That the
and
big,
the pictures are on sale. But the
yeah,
idea is whatever the proceeds of these
go,
pictures would go
yeah,
towards freeing these women from
mm,
this community.
yeah,
Yes?
yeah.
Okay.
So the
Mm.
belief is that a witch can actually be recognized through their face. Like by looking at this woman, they believe that people born in that region can actually see that she's a witch by looking at her face alone.
Mm.
So I
Oh my
took
God.
I took portrait images of the women, and just to see for themselves. Do you see witchcraft on her face? You know,
Mm.
and so that is the idea behind
I
behind the
see.
image. Can you see? Can you see witchcraft on her face? You know. So by taking the pictures, we by selling the pictures, actually, my hope is actually to free the women. Yeah,
Okay.
one
So let's
it will cost around $1,800 to actually free a woman. I mean, to get her a place to stay, to actually set up a business for her,
mhm.
and all. Yeah. So uh that is basically the plan. That is basically the plan. But it I would be very glad if there was someone actually watching this stream and they were like, wow, I could actually pay. I would be the only one possessing that image that actually owns that image, and we could actually have the money to actually free the woman. I don't know how much anyone actually has. If they could actually offer, make a price, like make an offer, I would prefer that. But right now, the image of that woman up there, this particular woman,
so
it is
this
up for.
image here, this
Yeah, yeah,
image.
that's it.
So this
Yeah,
image is up for sale.
yeah, it's up for sale
And how
for
much
about
is it going for?
50 USD, $50.
50 US dollars, sir. Is there a link to
Yeah, I sent it to you on
purchase?
WhatsApp.
Mm, I know you did, but oh goodness. When you send something on WhatsApp, I have to then wait, give me a second. Let me forward it so people can at least have copies of this. Okay, so
What the thing is that I've been trying to do this for about a week, and my time in Ghana is now limited. I will have to actually leave. For the same, I don't sell the image about tonight, and I would actually leave
you have to leave.
Ghana tomorrow
Well,
morning.
I don't see anything, any link on how to purchase it. Hmm?
It,
Did you
it
send
is
it?
towards my images. The last messages I actually sent.
I'm trying to find it.
It is on my Patreon page, my shop.
Okay, well, let's see if we can do that.
Yeah, yeah, on my
Because
yeah,
your
yeah,
Patreon, right? So this is your Patreon.
yeah.
So I will put the link to your Patreon in the
You can
comments.
just
Uh,
open the Patreon link and actually go to the shop and you see it there.
that's what I'm going to do. But before I do that, let's so that's your Patreon. Right, that's his Patreon in the comments. If anyone wants to um help out to, you know, help donate to, this, it's for a good cause. And of course, you can supply receipts. Yes,
Mm.
yes, you can supply receipts if anyone's asking.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure.
All right, let's do this. Let's do, this woman. See, oh, sorry, I was going to get you the Patreon right there. You go to your shop. So your shop is okay. Yeah, here's your shop. Um, right. And let me. Okay, so here's Binger's shop on his Patreon. Right? So that one is $45. It says no, £45. Oh, okay. So, Binger, hold on. How come only one photo?
Yeah, because I haven't. If anyone is interested, I'm just selling that. That just one image with multiple editions. So it
Okay,
means many people can actually buy. I can't sell one image for $50 because $50 wouldn't be actually enough to actually free them. But
no,
yeah, yeah, I don't want to make any money on the images unless I unless it actually it goes to the women and it actually frees the women because this is the only
okay.
shot that I think they have. This is the only shot they have, and
Mm-hmm.
so the if anyone is interested in buying, I sent you one of those images in your WhatsApp, like the colored one, that this colored bright one you said you loved. If anyone is interested in actually having being the sole owner of the image,
Right.
they can just indicate here, you know, like I don't know how many listeners we have. We
Yeah,
can
right
just
now we only have 4 people watching, but the beauty about this is more people will catch on to the stream afterwards, right? So I'm just gonna put this out there. If you're watching this after this has become has stopped going, well, after we stopped being live and it being rendered as a video, and you want to help out, right? This is actually, it's a matter of urgency.
yeah,
It's a matter of urgency, and your monies would be going to a good cause for these women. Oh, man. So, are there ways to? Some people may not necessarily want the photo; they just want to make a contribution.
okay, yeah. My PayPal account, the PayPal account I sent to you, the email account I actually sent to you, is in your WhatsApp. They can actually donate the
Wait.
uh
Oh, the WhatsApp that you sent. Okay, let me see
yeah,
if I
you
can.
can check your community post. You posted the
Yes, I
email.
did. Yes, I
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Right. All the information is there. You're right. Right. Let's see. And on my channel. Let's see, view my channel and community post. So if anyone is interested, you go in my comment section and you will find the one here, right here, 12 days ago. Benga was here 12 days ago. If you wish to contact Benga, a recent okay, let me see. Can you guys see this? Wait, hold on, let me share. Sorry. Um, share screen. Okay, this is it here. So if you go on my page, there is home, videos, shorts, live, playlist, community. Click on community, and then 12 days ago you will see Benga was here, and all the information that you need is right there.
It should be
All
up,
the information.
up, up. Like it should be up.
Let me.
No,
I
no,
don't know
not
if
the,
I can pin this
you
in
may
a way.
post later with
Okay,
this email.
okay,
Yeah, it is that is
okay.
where the information is. Yeah.
All right, I will do that. So, guys, this is the one time we need your help. Whatever you can do, and it's what every little helps for these women who have been captured in these places. Some of these people will not make it out. They will not make it out of there.
That's
But
that's
Benga is
more,
trying to
more
rescue
than have died
one
in this
or
process.
two, Abby.
More than 10 women have died in the span of 1 year since I actually did that documentary.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Women
And
dying because of the belief in the supernatural.
and also you can't take their body out. You have to bury them at the witch camps.
They have to be buried there.
Yeah.
Mm, that's just anyway, guys. Um. So how many days do you have left in Ghana?
I will, it all depends on if the images sell tonight. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Uh, if the images sell tonight, I could actually go to the north and film. But I spent more than a week more than I actually budgeted, and
Hope.
I have absolutely no money on me right now to actually say I would be able to actually do anything. So I will have to actually leave Ghana tomorrow morning.
Oh,
Tomorrow morning,
tomorrow morning.
yeah. If
Oh, okay. I thought you said you
if
had
the kids do
4
not
days
sell,
left.
there are no donations. But that is just what I that is just the I'm very sad about the whole thing, but it is the
Mm-mm. It breaks my heart, but you know something. Let's see. People that see people can dip in their pockets and help out. Some people they will catch the stream afterwards and will be able to help. And I will put the community tab. I will redo it and put it on TikTok as well. Just post it on different places. But thank you once again for the work that you do. Thank you for coming back on the channel. Thank you for um just being a voice for the voiceless.
thank you.
Thank you
Thank you.
so much for the work that you're doing. It's just you said the BBC. Do the BBC know about this place?
The BBC knows about it. They commissioned the story about it, but they haven't done it yet. I don't know why. They should have done it. They haven't done it yet.
They should know. They should. They should go and do something. Anyway. Anyway, Gbenga, thank you so much for coming back. And everyone, please do not forget to give the stream a thumbs up. Um, yeah, the next time I come live, in fact, I think I might come back a bit later on. Um, Next time I come back live, we will go over this again so that people know once again what exactly is going on. Okay. So
Okay.
everyone, you all be good. And Gbenga, yeah, I will send a little contribution to the thing. So yeah. All right, people. All right, everyone. We'll speak to you later. Bye bye. Bye bye, everyone. Don't forget to give the stream a thumbs up.